You feel me? All right. I don't like this angle. Let's see if I can put another angle. I'm about to roll up. Smoke, y'all know how I move. I got my charger on here, so I don't know where I could put this where it'll stay still. Let's see. Shit. Guess that's You know what I'm saying? Get on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Pray strong, stay strong. Don't let these people manipulate you out your energy and what's for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I go through it to get through it. And I ain't gonna stress. I know I'm blessed. Straight like that. Look at my hair though. Nigga. I'm going bald, bro. I'm about to end up doing the bald thing then. Motherfuckers gonna be calling me motherfucker Suge Knight and motherfucking Kimbo Slice and shit. Got the bag, about to roll up, then about to shit. I need this something to eat, but I don't mess with fast food restaurants. My sister said I lost some weight. Good. Everybody said I'm losing weight. You feel me? No fast food joint. No fast food joint, you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Rolling up the gas. Appreciate the like, man. Appreciate you coming through here and liking my stuff. It means a lot. So I appreciate that. Salute you. God bless you. As of right now, I'm about to roll up the gas. I'm gonna roll up some gas real quick. Call it a day. We're actually about to go to production class. I got class. I'm about to go make a beat. Also, if you notice, if you check my Instagram, my last post is me with my shirt off talking about what results you're gonna get in a year. And I'm not playing. And for those that mess up in the first week of 2026 or the first month of 2026, you better not quit and give up because nigga, it's still 2026. So don't let nothing set you back. Don't let nothing put you back in 2025. I mean, it's still 2026. You know what I'm saying? You slip up, get right back up, and understand it's 2026. Upgrade your energy, know your energy, um, and protect your energy. Shit. I'm not playing. These game stalkers and shit keep playing all these games and shit. But for real, you need to get your focus back. Why they focus on you and trying to get you to focus on them, so you could fuck up your life by focusing on them and get your focus back and evolve on that bitch ass. That's what I'm saying. Cause they ain't got nothing on you, man. For real. If you're a target individual, you a special individual. You a target individual, you a good hearted individual. That's how I look at it. Cause that's why. You a target individual, you a strong individual. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying. And then with the world, how the world going on, man? I don't know how y'all watching the news, man. How is y'all watching the news? I would never understand it. I could never watch the news. That's like torment. That's torture. It's a whole nother vibe. If you got like the news on, I used to love watching the news. You got the news on all night. You get a whole different feeling than listening to something else. Because it's like not just the negativity that they're sending, but it's like a whole different channel of frequencies when they're speaking in their words and stuff. It like puts you in a negative state. Not just the negative words, but it's just something about it, man. And it's bullshit. Like all these protests, all this bullshit happening, and they need y'all to focus on it because they're not gonna shut up about it. Something happened on the news, what, few days ago. They're not gonna stop talking about that shit. And if they're not about to stop talking about it, then that means something's going on. And if they're getting up on a podium acting like it's a campaign, who you trying to persuade? Appreciate you. Who you trying to persuade? That's what I'm saying. So all I say is turn the TV off, turn you on, straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Get what God got is real. Ain't nothing sweet about God. Ain't nothing sweet about righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Evil is the weak shit. People that sell out and become evil and join some shit is because they're weak. So it's just evil is nothing but a whole bunch of weak shit. You feel me? So even if you feel isolated, you feel alone, and you feel not part of, that's the whole thing that was set up in school. You feel me? If you different and you don't want to be part of something, or maybe y'all wanted to be part of something, there's a whole bunch of different groups that was designed that way. The best group is the child of God group and being you. The people that represent God and are a child of God are themselves with God. You feel me? Because they gotta be the truth. They gotta stay in light. They gotta they know the Father. So that's all I'm saying. Y'all try to do better at that and focusing on getting yourself together. 'Cause that's what I'm doing. Regardless of how the world feel, nigga, if I slip up or something, nigga, I get right back on and I evolve, nigga. What is you talking about? Jesus is the truth. Hell is real. We all sin. He died on the cross to pay for our sins. Was buried and rose again the third day. Put your faith in Him alone to save you. Trust in what He did for you. Amen. And I fully agree. It's just not words because He said He is the Word. You know what I'm saying? And God is love. If you know John, 1 John 4:7-8. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God. And he that loveth is born of God and knoweth God, and he that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. That's my favorite verse. But put it in that simple context, that's who he is, and that's the image that we have of him. Because if he's love and we're made in his image, that's love. Okay? Without love, when nothing exists. Okay? Without love, when nothing tastes good. Without love, everything would just be dark. You feel me? But you can see people are trying to use this dark energy through screens and media to manipulate you. It's a matrix. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to tell y'all, but y'all gonna have to wake up, scared or not. Like, you rather want the truth or you want to be controlled and not reach your full potential because these people are really trying to hold you back. They're trying to tell you how you feel, what to think, and what to be focused on all day. Mainstream media gave you shit to focus on all day to the point that when you have conversations with people, it's what they put in the fishbowl. We using the fishbowl. What they put in the fishbowl, motherfuckers gobble up Motherfuckers fight over what's been put in the fishbowl. You feel me? So people just gotta really unplug and tap in. Tap into your energy. I don't care how hard it is, because I've been through some shit. I've been going through this life and shit. I've been lifing for most of my life, being called an outcast. If you're an outcast, that's a good thing. You're not programmed. If you peculiar, you're different. That's what God said we was gonna be. He said you're gonna be a royal priesthood, a holy nation, um, a peculiar people, and we're gonna praise God for taking us out of darkness into His marvelous light. Straight like that. So I need people to understand that there's things out there that is intentionally made to shackle you down, shackle your brain, and keep you from knowing yourself, because that's true power. You feel me? Like, this whole system's messed up. We're human beings and we're way smarter than what's going on. Okay? There shouldn't be no struggling. There should be no hate. There shouldn't be any of that. The only thing is just showing the result of what media could do. All the things you see on the news, the chaos, everything is because of what media said. The fuck? People got to stop letting media control them. Just because you see a whole bunch of people that look like you or some, don't mean that they're good people. People are paid to protest. You feel me? You go to the No Kings thing. I went to the No Kings. It's like, where the hell did all y'all people come from? And why ain't nobody here from this? How do y'all get all these people here? And ain't nobody got nothing on their phone, ain't heard nothing about it. And then all of a sudden, y'all got a busload of people with just costumes, everything already made, flyers, nigga, big ass posters already made. Like, nigga, what? So I'm just gonna keep it 100. If you hear people talking about, oh, no justice, no peace, no justice, the same thing, got bright colors, waving shit, doing all that shit, is bullshit. Straight like that. Like, nigga, niggas gonna be in the real motherfuckers is not out there doing that shit. And I feel bad for some people because they've been misled. You feel me? Some people have been misled to follow what's on the media because they care. But that's how they connect to you. They only can connect through a nerve. So that's why everything's an emotional roller coaster and everything's chaos and shit, because they need to connect to a nerve to mind control you. I'm free as fuck. You see, I can't be mind controlled. You feel me? They can't fully control me. They can't do anything. They could attempt. They could gaslight, try to manipulate. They could do all that, but like, nigga, no. You know what I'm saying? And for different results, y'all got to do things different. That's all I'm saying, man. And life is way more beautiful. You will not even realize that because of the negative net, the web, the world wide web, with the channels and the guides telling your vision how to live. You feel me? Because you got a whole bunch of copies out here. You feel me? You already got programs that they want you to recreate. You know what I'm saying? You got rappers, you got young people want to be just like the rapper or dress like them, so they put it in the store. Nigga, we broke out here, but you need to spend all your money to look like this nigga and buy his clothes. You feel me? So I'm just the motherfucking truth, and I always be the truth, and I'm the truth for the people. I'm for the people. Um, that's why I've been doing things different. I think you feel me. Um, I just been lifing and understanding life and just going through it, but still keeping My same heart, keeping my strength and evolving my strength. You have to continue to say boost of positivity every day. You're gonna have to continue to heal yourself every day. Because if you're going through what I've been through, oh yeah, nigga, you need therapy. You feel me? You need healing. And I have got a lot of that. You feel me? A lot of times I had to sit by myself and really meditate and be with God. You feel me? When there was nothing else, everything else is against me. And I pulled through. So when you're going through the fire, man, accept that challenge and be like, hey, I'm about to get through with God. And once you get through, you're just gonna gain tools for the next level. That's just what it is. Straight like that. You're gonna have tools for the next level, man. You don't have to be out here proving like, oh, ain't shit sweet and end up yelling at people and fighting the people that's been stalking you and doing all this other stuff. Don't do that. Don't get out here looking crazy because that's not going to help your situation because they desperately trying to paint you as a violent person or a person that it has mental issues desperately. I've seen the desperation. And bitch, I'm the truth. And you know I don't give a fuck. And I can't be bought. So just think about the extreme measures of harassment and torture of them trying to discredit me on a whole nother level. Most even me explaining it, you're not gonna get it. You feel me? I already been at war. So like when you already been at war and they like, oh, they're speaking about war and all this other shit, and you're like, man, this is bullshit. I've been through war. They acting like they care about all this stuff, but I'm going through all this shit. Then you're like, it's bullshit. It's really hard for you to give a fuck. Of course, I don't want us to go to war. Of course, I care. But it's like they can be. If you're a target individual like me, nigga, I've been through this shit for 10 years plus. They go through voice and skull technology for about 4 years, 3, 4 years. They locked me up. I just did 2 years in a max jail, security, whatever. You feel me? They had me on in a cage for about 21 hours out the day for 2 years, and they set it up. They set it up to put me in there. And now I'm out, and I got my right mind. Now weed is okay, but anything else, do not do. They're gonna work against you. If you want anything, get yourself together in 2026 and meet the best version of yourself. You feel me? Because we're all, it's a collective consciousness, and we're all members of one body. You working on you is the best thing for everybody. That's all I'm saying. You unplugging from the matrix and working on becoming the best version of you is the best thing to do for everybody. So you're gonna have to do a lot of cutting off, a lot of shedding, getting rid of the old, and evolve. It's not just the same. Things are deeper than what they're showing us how the world is supposed to be. Things is a lot deeper than that. You could tell just how the way they talk to us. They talk to us like we're stupid and that we're still in school. Like you got the motherfucker Epstein, the motherfucker pedos and shit. That's another thing. That word alone connects to a nurse because it's disturbing. That's another reason why they're going to continue using that and bringing that up. At the same time, showing children in commercials right after talking about some shit. But y'all got an Epstein file blocking out people and shit of some high profile people that are most likely shooting commercials for children. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. There shouldn't be no children on no ads because this is a wicked place. We're not buying this shit. And if anything, we're buying it for our children. You feel me? So that's just what you're seeing is what like executives and people with high ranking that you're supposed to believe that is a good person, but they have a lot of money are doing wicked shit. You feel me? So they see how I pop my shit and I don't give a fuck. And I got talent and they have access to my mind and try to copy shit. I want to doubt if there's a lot of things in the music industry that have came from me. I want to doubt that at all. You feel me? I would never sign to no Illuminati. I could have been signed. I am one of the. I'm gonna pop my shit. I'm one of the greatest of all time when it comes to music. When it comes to rapping, nigga. Straight like that. Like if I got in the game, nigga, I come from my throne, just like that. Easy, nigga. You put me on a remix, nigga. That shit going easy. Then you got a hard ass beat, nigga. I'm giving it justice, easy. And that's just who I am. I've been doing music for a minute, but they not about to treat me like Michael Jackson and beat me and want me to do music and they make money off. That's not how it's gonna happen. Cause that's what it just seems like. You know what I'm saying? It's like they need you in your creative space so they could like take from you. And you sitting here broke as fuck, being tormented and people around you don't know trying to discredit you. You know what I'm saying? A Boogie with the hoodie then took one of the best things I was gonna do. I had an album I was gonna come out with called Hoodie Season. I've been Hoodie way before him. It was only me and Hoodie Allen, and I was gonna call it Hoodie Season. I was gonna come out with Hoodie Season 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna just every time around Hoodie Season, he come out with Hoodie Season, and then he takes my Michael Jackson sample idea. Yo, he takes that at the same time taking my first album. So all I'm hearing on the radio is A Boogie with the Hoodie Season with the #1 album. It's like nigga, that's and then nigga, that's my whole job. But I kept pushing. I called the record company. I left a message like, nigga, y'all want to say some money? Holla at me, your boy taking some shit. But he's known for taking shit. So I even messaged the nigga like, nigga, what's up, nigga, what's him, nigga, da da da. You stealing from me, da 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 da. He blocked me. Okay, so that let me know then, and then I'm hearing other shit, and it's like I can't listen to this nigga. He's just a fraud. And the shit on there, what he was saying on that song was like, okay, you was listening to my old shit, but y'all need me out here to look like I'm tripping and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm highly into. On top of you don't know what the fuck you know what the fuck I've been through. Motherfucker, you tried to weaken me. Motherfucker, you tried to bury me. Just defamation of my character, intentional infliction of emotional distress. Boy. So the only thing they could do is harass me with vibrant ass colors on vehicles, loud sounding vehicles, caution light vehicles, ambulance sirens, police sirens, gunshots in the air, motherfucker, thudding, banging, nigga, beats that are playing that my hands doing movements to, nigga. The one headlights, the bright lights in the daytime, nigga. The cold air, the wind fucking with you, nigga. Niggas trying to always cut you off. You feel me? You get sounds like this. In the morning, you're gonna get it right there. This is a generator, an engine just going on. Yeah, I'm gonna pop my shit. You feel me? Getting all the people walking across the street all of a sudden and shit. While you trying to drive and shit. Motherfuckers breaking at the green light and shit. You feel me? Motherfuckers coughing or doing something right in front of you, nigga. Saying shit you say in private, nigga. I'd have had it all done to me. You feel me? And I didn't went through all the tests. And like I said, it's a long, you got me fucked up. Straight like that. Nigga, it's a long straight, you got me all the way fucked up. Cause I seen the way they could suppress my consciousness, um, control the way I speak and try to stop me from thinking correctly so I can sound unstable. Trying to pay me in so many different ways. It's like, okay, but I got God. I'm staying in pureness. You feel me? I'm staying in pureness. You're gonna get a lot of that. You're gonna get a lot of the white vans. You're gonna get a lot of the bullshit. But the thing is, you're getting a lot of things that want to straight up grab your focus. So what I realize is they hit you with an artificial emotion, make you feel some type of way. Then they hit you with the direct energy weapon to the heart. Then they set another layer of frequencies of a vehicle that's very loud. Next, there will be either a beeping, a car alarm, or something else happen, or a vehicle's gonna ride by on your left side, and it's gonna be a bright blue vehicle. You know what I'm saying? That's already known that that's a tactic, like almost like a political tactic to discredit somebody that's too real. You feel me? And that's just what it is, nigga. I'm gonna pop my shit. I'm gonna pop my shit. And when I feel like myself fully, and I'm like really able to flow, like nigga, shit. That's one thing they can never do. They can never be you. They can never fully be you. You see how AI is, it's always gonna be a flaw. Always. They can try to play God all they want. That shit ain't gonna work. And it's fire coming for people like that. But also, I think it's been going on this way for a long time. I think it's the schools we went to was probably a Freemasonic school, or at least owned and funded by Freemasons. So they was like know some secret shit. So they're just gonna experiment and groom us. You feel me? Because you gotta think about it. Like, what was your mascot? You feel me? What was your mascot? I know my mascot going to school was an owl. And I was like, I'm just not thinking about it. Like, man, it's an owl. But you're young, you're not gonna know that. And if your parents know, they're not going to tell you that. You feel me? So that's another thing to look out for. I know pretty much everywhere I've been for the past like years, all had some type of occultism or something next to it. You know what I'm saying? I had the when I was in Louisiana, there was the Freemason building was down the street right next to the church. The library had the Freemason symbol on it. You feel me? I go next door, they got the Freemason symbol on their door. But I'm singled out and they're stalking me and harassing me like crazy every day. Every day, y'all. For some years. Me going up to the window like, man, who the fuck? Me thinking like, man, this is some creepy shit. You don't know what the fuck's going on. They're trying everything possible to get you to for your mind to break so they can get in that bitch. And that's what I could see with all the information that's being put um, in our faces every day. You feel me? Because all that information that people are holding and looking at is building onto them. And people are sensitive. They're like, oh, well, it feels like the end of the world. Like, it's chaos and everything. Okay, well, who you think gonna come with the solution? Who created the chaos? Who created the chaos? That's what I'm saying. Who created the chaos? That's what I'm saying. So that's a lot of real shit for y'all. But when I'm able to speak and flow, nigga, I'm gonna say that shit. If I'm not saying as much, that means I'm in my flow. So that's why y'all need to really connect with that for real. Man, I've been through a lot. I'm like a ghost to these niggas, but I'm actually a child of God, regardless of how anybody says it. Regardless if you're going through anything bad or anything, or you're going through some trials and shit, the, do not dwell on it. Because there's something in this world that's going to remind you to. You feel me? So don't dwell on it, get well on it. Like I said, there's something in this world that's going to remind you to dwell on the negativity that you're going through. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak the facts. It doesn't matter how many views or people in here. I have to put it in the atmosphere, regardless. As long as someone hears it, maybe I'm Gucci. Because everything I'm getting has just been natural, and they've just been naturally attacking me, deleting my Twitter. I'm a kind person. Like, it doesn't make sense. And all I do is speak the truth. I speak it like it is. Like, the fuck y'all got going on? You're not about to play me stupid. You're trying to play everybody stupid with all this shit and fake protests and going there. And it's like, why? Now you want to use the ice and shit in the motherfucking street and shit. When you got all the protests and the ice and shit, guess what? There's gonna be another incident that's gonna raise something else for another incident. Then that's since we're so used to seeing National Guard and all this other stuff going against protesters, that you're just gonna bring a whole nother police state. I mean, the New World Order, basically. And you're gonna be like, oh, we have to get order. People are just losing. There's just too much going on. This is the best option because too much is going on. So please watch your emotions. Understand this artificial emotions. These people have mind control technology. They've been using it on me for years, and the proof is in the pudding because I don't know any motherfuckers that's continually doing this unnatural sequence, synchronized, organized attacks on me. I don't know you people. And you try to play my intelligence. It's proofs in the pudding. You can't say I'm competent if you already tried to send me into a place that y'all wanted me to stay for life, hoping one day I'll just flash out and give up. Now y'all gotta clean shit up, but nigga, we gonna see who clean it. Well, I'll pop my shit. Man, that's how I always was, nigga. I like to get on camera and just talk shit. But when you got the tech fucking with you all the time, it's difficult because you know that these people are actually looking through your eyes. But like I said, you honestly, see, I was about to start saying shit, and then it just did something. But they need me to look a certain way, basically. Um, get control of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Reach the best you, your purest form. You know what I'm saying? Turn up Super Saiyans, whatever you like. And get your shit together. I just been through too much to dwell on things. You feel me? And I seen what it was. Once it's like, oh, okay. Like nigga, I just went ham, and then you just okay. Y'all want to send me to a hospital for what? Why am I like smart as fuck and just wondering why I'm in here every time? And why are y'all constantly trying to play on my top when you trying to tell me about me when I'm smarter than you? Can't no doctor tell me nothing, especially not no mental doctor. The fuck? That's how you know it's bullshit. They want to push for mental health, put money into AI and mental health. The fuck? And it should be mental strengthening. It shouldn't be no mental help because none of that helps. None of it. For real. All you had to do is go to Jesus. All you had to do is go to the word for all of that. I haven't been on no medicine, nigga. And I've been extremely okay without it. And I'm guaranteed if I would have taken medicine, I'll be a whole different person and it'll be more fucked up. How you calling that medicine help when you can be giving me strength? And I pop my shit, and that's why I didn't want. I'm too free with my motherfucking words. I'm too free and just do me. That's just what it is. I gotta be me. I gotta feel comfortable in my skin, straight like that. Like, I gotta feel comfortable in my skin. And there's been a lot of suppression to like hold me down, chain me down, treat me like Broly or some shit, discredit me. You feel me on a whole other level. Like nigga, I don't got no money. Nigga, I'm always broke. The fuck? Nigga, I'm by myself every day. The fuck? I just chill by myself every day. I might go out or get through some shit, overcome some shit. That's about it. But nigga, I'm intelligent. And I am who I am by thinking how I am and who I am. Shit. You gotta be who you are. That's the key. But if you're not happy with something of and that is you gotta fix that because there's a lot more things outside your world and in this world that can switch your energy. So you being not happy with yourself is pure ignorance because you're just having that same feeling that's out there in this world that you can feel later on. But you rather focus on the same type of source of energy, which is negative. That's all depression is. You got fuel, you got tools, you got things. If you work on what you're going through right now, you become one of the greatest. That's what you have. You feel me? You become one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? You have the fuel and you have the juice. And guess what? You're thinking different outside the program. Oh, you got this going on? You saying this? Oh, well, we're gonna get you mental health and we're gonna put you on pills and get rid of that. You feel me? I can't imagine if I was on any pills coming from anything like that. I couldn't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? I went through a deep depression, man. So I know. And that deep depression and all that, and I got through that and pushed through that. Thank Heavenly Father. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. As I had got through that, um, as I had got through that, um, but as I have got through that depression, it helped me and build me more, and then I realized more. Like, you feel me? It's almost like as soon as you get out of school, you can see this is gonna be a vehicle parked on right down the street. See, told you. Because they're tormenting me, and I know exactly when that vehicle is gonna come down the street. And I said there's gonna be a vehicle about to come down the street before I even turn the camera. I felt that shit first. You feel me? And it's a white truck. I was like, okay, I'm being tormented and all this other shit. So now they're using but where I was going with fuck what these people doing. What I was going with is we go through it to get through it. So I was going through a deep depression. I'm talking about sleeping in the bed the whole time, depressed. But then I'm realizing why. That was an attack, right? Something that's supposed to take you out is gonna make you one of the greatest. Straight like that. And I didn't been through a lot, for real. I need to write my book, but it's gonna be time. Things ain't like this program gotta end. You feel me? It just gotta stop. So now they're using the mind control tech, but I believe they just want me to look a certain way on camera. But it's like, why? If I'm going off of pure energy, I'm fighting evil. I'm being pure, nigga. I know my swag. I know me. I'm the honey emoji, the heart emoji, the strong arm emoji, the prayer hand emoji. Nigga, you're not messing with that. Show your energy. Show whatever you got going on. It's not gonna phase. On top of that, I got God. You feel me? So whatever one y'all want to discredit, I already been through that. Y'all want to use the most high grade tech to try to make a look away just to discredit a person? Because I didn't see it. Trying to play me mental, go ahead. I didn't got through that. They say I'm competent. They say I'm reading at a college level. They say I just passed science GED without even studying that shit. Just took that shit. I could really pass shit without even really studying shit. I don't like to study. That's all I'm saying. But then y'all want to play on my top because I'm different. Because I think outside the program. So so anytime you feel your heart rate going up and you getting the heart flutter with this technology, the direct energy weapons, um, there is going to be another frequency. Just because it's a noise, it's a frequency. When you're recording vocals, there's a wave. It all comes down to energy. And energy just flows. There's a chord, there's a chord. Regardless, you see it or not. Straight like that. There's a chord. And different things can connect to that to you through a chord by just focusing. Focusing is your way, is your chord. Also, they can use artificial emotions or distractions to get a key into your field. You see, they don't want me to speak like this. That's why I get the distractions. I get all the shit I was going through. I ain't got time for it. So when people try and discredit me and all this other shit, I really don't got time for it. I've been through some shit every day for some years, nigga. For real, for real. So I really ain't got time for different things that people are used to. Because I just gotta keep moving like, okay, you feel me? I always speak the truth. And that's the thing. They thought they can do me like him or try to groom me like the movie Him or something, try to groom me to be the next, you know what I mean? I know I am that. But I'm not fucking with no fucking Illuminati motherfucker. And I knew that at a young age, nigga, teenager thinking like that. Like, nigga, you all go fuck that, man. I only signed with somebody that was real. I only signed with somebody that's understandable just like me and just real. If you real understandable and you work shit out, you just realize and you love God and we like the same. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You understand. You ain't trying to fuck me over, bitch. But, you know, and it's like, I know what I'm capable of in music. That's why most of the time it's basically just samples, but God has done it that way through me. You know, because I don't finish certain things, and I do samples because there's people really just watching and just really trying to just take from me. But even if you try to take from somebody, it comes out with energy that you already have, which is fraudulent. So that would never work. So all the effort anybody tries to do to copy you or anything like that, if they're trying to put on a persona and try to be, you know what I mean? So you just gotta watch out. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of people that like to copy. It's cool. You be influenced. You could be motivated. All that other shit. But you know what I'm saying? There's some people out there who just won't be. I had a friend tell me that before. I wish it was me, but he said he wish he could control me, which is crazy. But he was just so fascinated about. But I knew he cared. I cared about him too. R.I.P. There was just weird shit going on. Like, you know what the fuck going on? Why ain't nobody telling me? How y'all let all this shit go on? And the motherfuckers trying to discredit me and play with my energy. I done fought niggas. I done got in the street. I did all them things. It's like, that's what you want? That's what you're doing? Now you don't want to fight me? None of them want to fight you. I just got to make it look a certain way. That's why we all get the same type of vehicles. Yes, I ain't buy this bright ass lighter, but yeah, so I'm gonna keep popping my shit. You know, y'all gotta get through this, do this thing, man, because what people are worried about and stuff like that really does not matter when there's deeper shit going on. You gotta get your worry on stuff on a deeper level. If you want to worry about something. Feel me? Yeah, but I just wanted to spit that truth for y'all. I'm gonna save this one for the books. You feel me? It's a bit loud. As they're trying to constantly mind control you, and it could be just the simplest things. So just be careful and be still. And if they're trying to move you forward, because it's like a pool, everything is a pool. Understand that. And also, your shoulders is gonna get heavy. Your neck might crack a few times. Um, your eyes are gonna be more heavy. When you're trying to speak some truth or you're trying to figure something out that you need to, like you just need to naturally, and some tries to block it, it's technology, man. That's all it is. And it's technology they're using trying to say it's what, national security reasons or something, or whatever the fuck. The CIA is the one that made MK Ultra. You feel me? That shit's real. It ain't stop. If they got rid of some fucking files and burned them bitches up and probably got locked up for a little while, nigga, that shit ain't stop. The fuck? Just cause they be like, oh, the nigga locked up, it's over. Nah, the fuck? I'm a prime example of going through MK Ultra. I haven't seen it all, but like I said, I've been through it to get through it to tell y'all. You feel me? Cause there's things out there that people don't even notice that I can notice. But then if you're like awoken, it can really trip you out. Cause I mean, there's stages to this. Shit could really like trip you out. Like I did all the tests to make sure. You know what I mean? I said like move my hand this way, do that, do that, do that. And what are the three beats that the people who gang stalk me with when they're riding around the neighborhood playing the same beat? My hand would do it. You know, that was years ago. And that explains the desperation of trying to attack an individual that's just trying to live his life. You know, and then when you're not falling for the discrediting part, and I think that's just when they try to like unalive or something. But just be careful when you pull out, look both ways and all that stuff. They do try to cause accidents. But always keep your heart on things that God told you to keep your heart on. You know what I'm saying? Things that are pure, things that are true, things that are loving. And you have to keep you have to focus your energy and change your focus and get the different focuses. Because I was listening to something, it was like, okay, well, notice your hand and just feel your hand and what it feels like. Now you're feeling a vibration in your hand and you're feeling like tingling feeling your hand. That's actually always happening. You just put your focus on it. So we have to see what's actually happening and actually put our focus on it. I think that's why there's distractions to keep us from focusing on it. You feel me? Which I'm the truth. They don't want me speaking this way. Desperately. Like, is that just all gang stalkers? Like where I used to live at, like next door, was that just all? Come on, because for them to wait for me to get discredited is not gonna happen. Wait for me to flash out is not gonna happen. Waiting for me to fall for any honey trap is not gonna happen. Guaranteed. And they don't like that because that's what they're working for. Because that's all they know. They drove their asses. They drove their asses insane. While I'm trying to better my life and get results, they don't want you to put in that work in on yourself as you're going through things. If I was president, I'll get rid of mental health and put in mental strength in it. And we're going to use to our best ability to get you out of that by strengthening. And I think a lot of people will agree with that just because of what they've been through and what they've seen. They've seen how the mental health shit really don't care. They just want to give you pills. You feel me? They don't give a fuck. And the thing is, they're gonna use the most innocent. Cause I'm a strong individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big black ass nigga with a beard, with a little record. So they're gonna put people in situations that look like the people that were doing it to you. They're doing that on purpose. I'm going through a sophisticated attack. I've been going through it. It's been an emergency, and nobody has said anything but try to play on my time. So it's like, okay, because they know what it is. I was in the street yelling naturally. That shit was just natural. The fuck, the fuck y'all niggas got going? Why the fuck y'all niggas doing this by my crib? The fuck. But if you get close to one of them noises, like say they bumping some music, Cause I was living in the woods, nigga. I'm not even gonna get there. Like, nigga, I was living in the motherfucking woods, nigga. I'm living in the motherfucking woods. Okay, they would gang stalk from different type of angles and shit like that, and all types of shit. And I walked back there. I ain't give two fucks. You hear the siren going off, but that uses that's gonna add because they see that I'm getting ramped up. Also, that I'm speaking my shit. You feel me? And then you got these niggas that been here for a minute.